Hello everyone, my name is Precious and welcome to my channel. Let's talk with Precious. So today I'm going to be doing a review on episode 7 of the Real Blac Chyna show. So for the first half of the Blac Chyna chapter 7 or episode 7 episode, they talk about preparing for the Wild and Out episode that Chyna was on, how her makeup and hair is going to be done, like what time she needs to get up, what time she needs to arrive, and so on and so forth. Then we fast forward into Jamal reaching out to Tokyo Tony. I know that Jamal probably had good intentions when he was doing this, but I really do think, like Ashton said, he overstepped his boundaries with contacting Chyna's mom. Everybody has different mindsets when it comes to family, when it comes to mothers, when it comes to family relationships. People see their families as regular people, where if you do me wrong, I'm going to do you wrong back, or I'm going to cut you off altogether. Then you have some where they could be done the dirtiest of the dirtiest by their family members and they will still keep them and love them. And I feel like that's where Jamal is coming from. But I just feel like with Chyna in that episode where she decided to take music seriously, she was just like, okay, my mom is not going to comply with me. My mom is not going to see what's what and what's not. So I just need to leave that alone and focus on me and move forward. And I feel like for Jamal to do that, it kind of like kind of snagged at Chyna a little bit, because you could tell he kept it a secret, and he met up with Tokyo to see if it was okay with her. Now Tokyo, she was the usual Tokyo Tony that we all know her as. But with Tokyo, she's just like, well, what's your purpose of being here? What's your purpose of talking to me? Why is our relationship of any importance to you? Yada, yada, yada. And he was just pretty much saying that, he's a part of Chyna's life and a part of her brand. And he feels like it's necessary, for them to be together, get together, this, that, and the third. And Tokyo was asking, who's all going to be there. She expressed how she didn't like Treasure. And pretty much, like, what's the whole purpose of them having that meeting? My thing is that Tokyo, like always, Tokyo just wants to be the mom that reaps the benefits of their child's efforts and successes and achievements, because they feel like since they've raised them, since they've covered them and protected them all their lives, they deserve every penny that they get in their future endeavors. And so, Tokyo has the same mindset. Nothing has changed, and she still wants to get her way in this Tokyo versus Chyna situation. Now, one thing I find funny is, and I don't know if a lot of y'all noticed this in the episode, but Tokyo was decked out in Gucci. She had on a Gucci hat, a Gucci shirt, and I don't know what kind of pants she had on. It just looked like regular jeans. And when they got up and said, we're gonna meet up with Blac Chyna, da da da, she was like, "Do we have to leave a tip? Because I ain't got it." I don't see how her mama can say that she's struggling and she doesn't have any money and Chyna's not helping her. But I'm like, where are you getting this money from to buy a Gucci hat and a Gucci shirt? Because the last time I checked, Gucci was not $5-10 unless you buy it from the knockoff stores. But the real deal Gucci stuff, you get a hat for like 200, a shirt for maybe 350, 250. So I'm like, something ain't adding up when it comes to her mama not having no money and not having stuff. Because I'm like, if Chyna ain't giving it to you, then you getting it from somewhere. So moving along from that scene, we go into Chyna, on her way, she's in Atlanta and she's on her way to the Wild and Out episode, to film the episode and whatnot. And then they go to the skating ring, which is probably maybe an after party, a little celebration for her doing, Wild and Out. And then, in comes a surprise, Tokyo Tony. You could tell that Chyna, was just putting on for the camera. She was, smiling and hugging again and everything. And, I just felt like, okay, you're here. I'm going to play nice and I'm going to hug you, but I still have my internal feelings about you, but I'm just not going to let it show. So, her and her mom, they sat down. She said she really wanted to talk to her, really wanted to try to build a better relationship with her. And, Toki wanting Chyna to comply with her and pretty much, be the daughter that she's always wanted her to be. And and that was that conversation. Now, one thing I missed out on was the meeting that China and Lyra Galore had. Lyra Galore is a well-known, Instagram model, Instagram influencer. She just had a baby, and China came over to visit her and see how she was doing. And she asked her, could you move out to LA? What would it be like for you to move out to LA? Because I think in this sense, China is kind of lonely because we all know what the blogs have been saying, what a lot of YouTubers have been saying about China. China's dream team and even friendship pool is shrinking. And like I said in my last video, that China needs to roll with people on her level. Lyra Galore is on her level. The people from Love and Hip Hop that she's rolling with now, Molly Mal Jeremiah, all those people are on her level. So I feel like it was more wise for her to ask Lyra Galore to move out there than treasure anybody else. And, Lyra was like, I can't really move out there. I just had a baby. I need to stay grounded here with my baby and raise her. And I just can't, pick up my life and just move out there to LA and stuff. So, China, she accepted it. She went up and got on and went on to her Wild 'N Out filming. Now, moving along to the end of the episode where they talked about what's going to be in the next episode about China and Tokyo having their therapy session with the celebrity therapist. Now, I believe, like any dysfunctional family, dysfunction usually comes from a form of abuse. And, YouTube Black community, Instagram Black community, we've all had those talks this year, especially with, the relationship between Blac Chyna and her mom, the Yana Van Zant episodes that have come out about a lot of different Black families that share those Black family core values, but still show that ugliness of the Black culture, which is, the imminent characteristic of dysfunction, where there was a lack of good parenting, there was a lack of a male being in the home, there was sexual abuse, physical abuse, parents not having enough money, parents being cracked out, drugged out, drunk out, and kids just running out into the street living any kind of way, and they're having kids and they're coming out dysfunctional. And so I feel like this is the point where the therapist is going to dig really deep into this. In my opinion, I believe that China and Tokyo are the way that they are. It is because of dysfunction. China and Tokyo are very much alike. Tokyo used to be a stripper and a soft porn artist. China was a stripper and a soft porn artist. I mean, you can look on the internet and see videos and pictures of Tokyo and China in clubs and in porn videos. And, before China got all that surgery, she looked just like her mama. Like nose, face, her skin wasn't as dark, but she used to look a lot like her mama before she started getting all that plastic surgery done. And, then they touch on this whole thing about her mama being raped and then what age did her mama have her and whatnot. And we all know that whenever you have children at a young age, sometimes you can miss out on your life, sometimes you don't. You do have women out there who do have children at early ages and they do miss out on life because they choose to give up their life so their children can have. And some women, they juggle everything, above to accommodate that. But to be honest, I can't really give an honest opinion about what China and her mom are going through because it's very confusing with this whole Tokyo and China dynamic because China, like I said, is a finesser. So she's not 100% honest. Tokyo is definitely not 100% honest. So I feel like even in this therapy session, we're going to get some type of on the surface treatment in a way, on the surface information, and plus probably some things we didn't know about China because I mean we all know China dated Tiger and Rob, got a baby by Tiger, a baby by Rob. Was name dropped by Drake, was Nika's stunt double, and we all know her history. So we'll probably delve into that, and then of course due to legal reasons, China really can't speak about much on her life. She can't even have her own children in the show because of background legal issues that have been going on between her and the Kardashians and other people that used to be in her life. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this review for episode 7 on Black China Show. And I hope you all like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section and like this video. Have a good day.